Hi guys, so today I'm going to be showing you my AM skincare routine that I'm currently using going into spring. And I want to show you skincare that will be wonderfully comforting at this time of year when you're sort of exposed to the elements, you know, hot and cold temperatures going into spring where the weather just doesn't know what it's doing, and coming in and out of air conditioning, which is really bad for the skin. And most people's skin, I think, at this time of year probably feels really dehydrated. So I'm going to be showing you what I use daily, sort of very quickly, my quick and easy routine. Should be quite easy to follow, so I hope you like it. So this sort of skincare is perfect before going on to add makeup onto. It's a really good base, a really good primer for making your makeup last throughout the working day, or if you're going out, same routine. I want to show you how I get this natural glow to my skin, which I'm obsessed with at the minute. It's all about skincare. Makeup is wonderful for creating glows with highlighters and things like that, but if you start with good skincare, who needs a filter? All I've got is a light on me right now, whether it's natural daylight or a beauty light. Good skincare, great makeup, who needs a filter? Great skincare will really help you achieve that perfect photo, honestly. If you're looking to do a really good selfie, then you need great skincare before your makeup. So that's what I'm going to show you today. My AM skincare routine going into spring. I hope you like it. Good morning guys, it's about 7 AM and today I'm going to show you my AM skincare routine. So what I do every day. So I start the day with a bit of a bath. I just find it relaxes me really. I tend to do my skincare while in the bath, just works well for me. Today I'm going to start by using a bit of Bobbi Brown Radiance Boost face mask. It's got lovely walnut grains in it, so it's a really good exfoliator and I feel like I need a little bit of a scrub. Next I'm going to use the, so I'm going to leave the face mask on for about 5 minutes, and that gives you a real healthy glow, and then it's a really good exfoliant when you scrub it off with warm water. So I'm going to do that first, and then I'm going to use the Lathering Tube Soap by Bobbi Brown to sort of clean away all the dirt and grime and any leftover makeup from last night. And then I'm going to finish with the Soothing Cleansing Oil from Bobbi Brown, which is a really deep cleanser. So it sounds a bit scary as an oil. You literally work it up in your hands and rub it into the face, and it's so beautifully cleansing and leaves skin feeling really soft and supple. And of course wash with my favourite Jo Malone Peony and Blush Shower Gel. So I'm going to have a nice bath now, and I'll see you when I'm ready to do skincare. Bit of regular bubble bath. I'm just going to be quite quick, but still, you can still make it nice and relaxing and have a little pamper session even if it is the morning, so that's what I'm going to do. Currently listening to a bit of Clannad. So once I'm out of the bath, I like to use a body butter, and at the minute I'm really loving Sanctuary Spa body butter, which has been it's been a favourite since I worked at Boots. So it's, you know, sort of early 2000s, so it's been around for a really long time, but I just love that it has that long-lasting fragrance. It's really deep penetrating body butter for extra dry skin like mine, so I just put a quick layer of that all over, and that sort of keeps me comfortable for the rest of the day. So that's my favourite body cream at the moment during the day. I don't use it every day, but I try to use it when I can, just because, you know, I really feel that it really helps with things like where I'm losing weight at the minute. I've got a few stretch marks and things, so it really does help. So this is my favourite at the moment. So I usually get dressed first before I do my my skincare, just because I want everything to feel nice and dry and have settled from after the bath and not feel too sweaty and everything else. So now we're going to move on to my quick and easy skincare that I use pretty much every day. Obviously you have days where, you know, you need to be a little bit faster moving, so you've got things to be getting on with, and those days I would literally just go probably for if I was that pushed for time and I literally had 2 minutes, I would just chuck on some face cream, some hydrating face cream. But most days I do tend to leave myself enough time to do my little routine, because my skin is super dehydrated and I have dry patches as well. So it's, especially at this time of year, you know, the central heating's been on, we had that beast from the east, the cold snap, so all of that hasn't done too much good for my skin, so it's feeling a little bit red. You can see that it's feeling a little bit sensitive. It's actually quite nice and clear at the minute, which is good. So it doesn't look too bad. I'm drinking enough water, I think, so it's looking there's not too many fine lines and things like that. So I'm pretty happy with it at the moment. I'm not too hormonal or anything. So appearance wise it's looking good. It's more about how it feels, and actually how it feels at the minute is really, really tight, especially after the skincare. So what I can see is that the mask that I used, the Radiance Boost, has given it a really lovely soft appearance and a really gorgeous natural glow, and it does feel exfoliated, although it does feel a little bit tight. Now I know a lot of you will probably say that that'd be using the tube soap. Now since my days with Clinique, I kind of fell in love with using a soap based product just because of how clean it makes my skin feel. I don't feel with other washes or sort of cleanser washes that I get that deep down cleansed feeling that I get with soap. So this for me, this is brilliant for oilier skin types, but for me I do use this because of the clean feeling, and I really feel like it gets into the pores and pulls out the dirt. It's got coconut extract and apricot oil, so actually it is really, really okay for most skin types. And you literally just apply to damp skin and gently massage into a lather, avoid your eye area obviously, and rinse off. So then I also used the Radiance Boost mask. Now that one is, you know, there's no limit to how many times you could use it, I suppose. I tend to use it about twice a week, so maybe on a Sunday evening getting ready for the week, and then maybe sort of midway through the week. It depends, or if I've got something to go to where I want my makeup to look extra special, I will do a quick exfoliation. I don't really use a separate exfoliator because this is so good. So it's a mask and an exfoliator in one. What more could you want, really? So it's Radiance Boost Mask by Bobbi Brown, and it's super fine walnut grain and orange oil exfoliating mask. So you can either just pop it on very quickly and just use it for the exfoliation properties, you know, put it on and scrub it straight off, you know, especially target your nose area and areas where you get blackheads and things like that. Or do what I do, which is pop it on, exfoliate it in, massage it in, and leave it on for about 5 minutes, maybe a little bit longer, not too much longer than that because the orange oil. But yes, so I put it on for about 5 minutes, relax in the bath, and use it as a face mask a couple of times a week. You just apply it to damp skin, leave it on and rinse it off with warm water, and just gently massage it in. Really don't go too hard. It's really nice. The walnut grain isn't too hard. It's a natural product, so obviously there's a lot of talk in the press at the moment about the microbeads that are very, very bad for the environment and are ending up in the oceans, and you know, really, really bad to the sea life. So a lot of them are being banned from a lot of products that are out there, and I think we've all used a product with a microbead in the past. I won't name the companies that had them, but we've all used them, thinking that they were very good, and it did feel very nice in a wash with that extra exfoliation. However, something like this with a natural walnut grain is far better for the environment, so this is my choice. So we used that, and then we finished with the Soothing Cleansing Oil by Bobbi Brown. This is my little diddy one. This is one for my travel kit because I ran out of my full size, which I need to replace. Now they do two. They do the Soothing Cleansing Oil and the Soothing Cleansing Milk. The Soothing Cleansing Milk is really, really nice for night time, and that's when I tend to use that. It's got lavender extract in it. It's really relaxing, and it really does take off the last of those sort of remnants of makeup traces. But this one, you literally just pop it into your hand and work it up into a lather, massage it in and rinse it off, and that's your cleanser. That's all you'll need. And I know you're looking at it and going, oh my god, an oil, I can't possibly put that on my skin. I thought the same thing when I first heard about it, but it has kukuki nut and sunflower oils and jasmine flower, so it's really, really deep cleansing but so soothing, and it just brightens. Okay, so that is my wash routine done, just keeping it really, really simple, and obviously you don't have to add the mask on days where you don't have time. So if I was just in a rush, I would use the lathering tube soap from Bobbi Brown and then follow on with the Soothing Cleansing Oil. Both are lather on and wash off, no need for pads or anything like that. Next, so I get dressed, let everything dry off, and then I go in for my treatment lotion. It's more than a toner really. It's really anytime you see extra on a Bobbi product, it is to do what it says. It gives extra back to the skin, or it's targeted for particular skincare needs. If you're looking at Bobbi Brown skincare, that's what that means. So this is extra, and it's definitely more than a toner or a cleanser really. It's just heaven in a bottle. This is a saviour for me. So it's just an first stage hydration boost before you even go anywhere near a moisturiser. So I use this most days, and actually this is, as you can see, I use it a lot. I use it on 99% of my makeup clients to prep the skin for makeup for weddings and events, proms, just because it gives the skin that, its skin's already a blank canvas. It creates this lovely buffered film of smoothness for the makeup to go on top of, so it's perfect really. Okay, so treatment lotion, so just really just, it's quite, as you can maybe see, it's quite a thick texture, so you really don't need much at all. Just a small amount on the hand, and then just take it all over the face and down the neck. And I like to rub it into the back of my hands as well because they get very dry. And just massaging, it dries very quickly. You can use it on a cotton pad if you want to, but hands seem to get it everywhere I need it, so that's perfect for me. Dries in nice and quickly. There's no oily residue to it at all. It doesn't have that thick creaminess, which is almost too much for some skin types with a cream cleanser. It just feels refreshed, really, really feels like it's soothing everything, and all those tight areas that I had after using the soap up here and down here are gone. It feels instantly hydrated. So I'm ready to go in for my next treatment, which is this is the stage where you would, you know, use a treatment or maybe a serum. At the minute I'm not using a serum day to day. I tend to use it either at night time as a replenishing serum. A little bit of anti-aging going on now that I'm 35. So yeah, during the day I tend to go more for a treatment, so I'm going to use the Bobbi Brown Intensive Skin Supplement. So it's got white birch and grape extract, and it's going to help brighten and protect. So the more that you use this supplement, the better your skin will look basically. So, you know, if you use it every day, you're going to see a brighter, healthier skin which is hydrated. You're going to see the appearance of fine lines minimised, pores will become smaller, skin will just look more even all over, and it sort of helps even out pigmentation issues and everything. So really it's just skincare amazement in a bottle. And if you are unsure before you try it, do what I do and get the little travel size from Bobbi Brown UK website. Really handy. It's about it depends, between £12 and £16 I think, depending if there's an offer or not, but it's so worth it. And you just need the smallest amount. It's a little dropper, so maybe about that amount. Drop it into the hand, tiniest amount there, and just take it all over again. This one smells lovely too. Oh, skin just feels boosted, plumped, actually really plumped. I really love that feeling when I put that on. I love that. Next I'm going to go in with my eye cream. So Bobbi Brown have two eye creams. They have the Extra Repair eye cream, which can be seen as an anti-aging eye cream, probably moving into maybe your mid to late 30s onwards and use that, or into your 40s. I use it as my night eye cream at the moment. Hydrating eye cream is the other range for the hydrating range, and this is enriched with mineral water and aloe vera, so it's plumping the eye area and smoothing, which is great for popping makeup on top of. This is always in my makeup kit because, this is essential if you're going to use concealer under your eyes. So it's so lightweight, it just creates a really smooth area for the makeup to go on top of. It's basically a primer in an eye cream for that area. So if you're going to be using a concealer, or a corrector concealer, if you're using the Bobbi Brown formula, then start with a pea-sized amount of hydrating eye cream under the eye and your concealer will look much better, I promise. But for an eye cream, this is the one for me for daytime. So it's the Hydrating Eye Cream by Bobbi. Hi, Hen! And I'm just going to use a small amount on my finger. Really tiny amount. People tend to use a lot more than they need. Now they say that you don't really need to use it on the eyelid. Just because it's so porous and it absorbs so much. And that's why water-based eye creams are best for under the eyes, because that area is so absorbent. If you use anything too heavy or too thick, like putting face cream on that area or body cream, oh, I've seen people do that, it just absorbs it and it can exacerbate the puffiness. So this one works on fine lines, dark circles and puffiness, and it just brightens that under eye area. And then I just take what's left on my finger, just up there. Just pat it in as you go, and that will stimulate the circulation, which helps drainage from around the eye for dark circles. Same on the other eye. Oh, popped a bit too much on there, but never mind. So literally just patting in. How are you, Hen? You okay? There we go, eye cream done. You'd like to say hello? Oh, hello everybody. Oh, are you in the beauty light? Oh, you're so pretty, Hen. Okay. So next I'm going to go in with my moisturiser, and I'm going to use, again, same range hydrating face cream from Bobbi Brown. Again, enriched with mineral water and algae extract. And again, so I'm just going to use a small amount on each area of my face. That should be more than enough. And on my neck. And again, I like to take a tiny bit on the back of my hand. And just rub that in. Work that in. It's so important to remember your neck if you're going to avoid aging issues in that area. It will really help. Obviously people tend to forget the back of their hands when they're doing skincare or body lotion, and that's one of the first areas you can see aging, so I tend to always try and remember that. So next I'm going to use Vitamin Rich Face Base by Bobbi. This is an iconic, legendary product that everybody loves. I've never met anybody in the history of the world that did not like this product. It's just amazing. It's made with shea butter, vitamins C and E. It's perfect for oily skin as a moisturiser, or any skin as, I mean, you can use it as a moisturiser if you've got different types of skin, but it's amazing as a lightweight primer. It just extends the wear of your moisturiser, and it's a perfect canvas to put makeup on top of. And it smells divine. Any client that I've ever used this on counter has either bought it or come back and bought it, because it smells like a spa in a bottle. I can't describe it any better than that. It's heavenly, pure heavenly, and popping on that face every morning is just pure joy. So just take a little bit everywhere, a little bit more on the forehead and on the nose where makeup tends to sit a little bit funny. Perfect. So that's all sunk in now. Just make sure. And my skin is feeling so plumped up and really, really, really gorgeously hydrated. Okay, so everything's sunk in now, and my skin, as you can see, has got a gorgeous glow, and it feels really plumped, really hydrated, and just really, for me, super comfortable, which is how I like to be. I'm quite happy to go out for a whole day like this, because I'm confident that my skin looks really nice. Okay, so I could probably use a lick of mascara just to open up my eyes, but actually at the base of it all, my skin feels really beautiful, enough that for somebody like me who used to never be seen outside the house without their makeup on, I actually wouldn't mind today going to the shops or anywhere else just wearing my skincare, because my skin feels that good. It's that good, guys, it's that good. So if you're like me and hate to be seen out without your makeup, then you need to change your skincare, because this is just revolutionary. If you want to have a makeup-free day, then this is probably how I spend the majority of my days. However, this is the same routine that I would do before applying makeup. So the only other thing that I would add in at this point would be the Bobbi Brown Illuminating Balm, which I can't seem to find at the moment, but you guys have seen me use that in videos before. But basically it's an illuminating balm. That's an extra product again, and it's perfect for the winter, but again it's really good under foundation, just to put a bit of a spotlight on the skin, and it just gives that lit from within glow. And I believe they're going to be coming out in with colours. Bare is the old school one, so very natural light, and I think there's a pink glow and maybe like a golden glow for sort of summery tones. So that is it, guys. That is my AM everyday skincare that I'm using at the moment going into spring, and I'm absolutely loving it. It's quick, simple, easy, not too many products, not a lot of faff, not a cotton pad in sight. Use your fingers as long as they're clean. Everything feels really hydrated and plumped up. And ready for me to either go out as is or to apply makeup on top of. And you know, I can tell just by looking at my skin right now, my foundation would sit really nicely without creasing or sitting in pores and things like that. And that is why skincare is so important before applying makeup. You know, I will always say this to you, and you'll get so bored of me saying this, but makeup is only as good as the skin underneath it. So make sure you invest in your skincare. It's so important, guys, not only to protect the skin from the elements and from free radicals and the sun and aging and things like that. Oh, one important point as I'm on that topic, the hydrating face cream does not have an SPF in it. So if you need an SPF, or you know, like me, you really with fair skin, and actually even if you don't have fair skin, you probably should be wearing an SPF every day, whether it's sunny or not. So maybe you've got it in your makeup and that's fine. I tend to pop just a little bit of SPF on top before I go out. So always protect your skin from the elements, and especially the sun, to prevent any aging or pigmentation problems. But that's it, guys. I hope you've really enjoyed this. You know that skincare is my love and my ultimate passion, so I will always bring videos to you that reflect that. It's so important. It makes me feel happy when my skin feels good. My makeup looks 10 times better, which is always a bonus, you know, and who doesn't want to protect your skin going into the future? So I'm 35. I don't think I look too bad. I think my skin's doing pretty good for 35. So, and that's all attributed down to using skincare every day, twice a day, since I was about 14 really. So that's the biggest advice I can give. Start your daughters, you know, and your sons. Skincare is important for men too. Start them off young, because it's so important, and it just makes you feel amazing. So Bobbi Brown skincare, the hydrating range, face and eye cream, the intensive skin supplement, and like I said, you can get travel sizes of these if you're not wanting to invest in the large sizes, you know, for money reasons. I understand skincare can be really expensive. Face cream this size lasts me a good 4 or 5 months. So it's really up to you, but there are definitely some drugstore options out there, which I'll probably try and look into going into spring now. I'll see if there's something that I can show you guys that I would use from drugstore range. But as it stands, I'm a Bobbi girl. It's the Bobbi Brown skincare range that I'm absolutely so in love with and obsessed with at the minute. So go online to Bobbi Brown UK's website, have a little browse. There's lots of information on there about what skincare will suit your skin type, and you can talk to an artist online, and you know, you can pop into a studio and sit down and have a consultation, which is a really good way for you to try the products before you buy and see what you like and what you don't. You can even have your makeup done on top of that to see how it works with makeup, which I highly advise. You know, it's a really great way to shop, to try the product first and see how you get on, maybe even take a sample home. So, you know, there's plenty of ways to get round this and, you know, build up your little skincare collection. Thanks so much for watching, guys. This is my AM skincare video done, and next will be my PM skincare routine. And I hope you're all enjoying the start to spring. The daffodils are out, the snow is gone, so definitely some spring makeup videos coming soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.